So, why don't immigrants come here legally?
Because the process is like too difficult and complicated, and it costs a lot of money that people don't have.
Okay. Okay, so are illegal immigrants taking American jobs?
I don't think so. Like in like dreamers and stuff like that, they go to college and they, you know, get educated so that they can get jobs. That's something that um, Americans, American citizens, or documented people can. They have that same option, and they just don't use it. So that's not the immigrant's fault.
Yeah. Okay, so what are your thoughts on immigration reform?
My thoughts on, and I think we do need to do immigration reform, but and I know like a lot of people think about it that it's the people coming in um, from Mexico and from Central America, but there's a lot of people that come from other countries that are not from the southern border, and they
Yeah.
come on like visas, and then they overstay those visas, and so there's a lot of like racial profiling in the immigration or process.
Mhm.
So and every time they like when they talk about it, they automatically assume it's Latinos, but there isn't. There's a lot of other people from other countries that come over here and abuse the system. So they need to look at it from an unbiased way. Like everything has to apply to everybody, not just the people coming in from um, the south of the border.
Yeah,
So
cuz I was reading an article and it was said like, 7% come from like Europe, another like 10% from Asia, just like other countries and yeah.
yeah, we have that. It's like people don't really believe it, but there's a lot of people from Canada that come over here and then they just stay.
Yeah.
They don't go back. So that's that's one of them. Other immigrants come over here, like the ones that come from say Cuba or um, Central America. They come over here to stay here. They don't come over here to just earn a couple of bucks and then take off. They're contributors to the economy of the United States because they come here permanently.
Mhm.
So they have to me, they do have to look at the whole process and the entire system of immigration process because it's also part of the problem is that there's so many hoops that people have to jump through to try to even get like a visa or a green card that it's just easier to be here undocumented. But if they didn't make it so difficult, they could, um, help the people become legalized, maybe American citizens, and then, the U.S. would benefit more.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
I think
so
the country benefits a lot from undocumented or immigrants, but they don't want to admit it.
yeah.
Yeah.
You have should the United States government allow immigrants who are here illegally become US citizens?
I think so. I think that there needs to be a process for them to gain that citizenship. Like for example, if they go into the military, I think that should be if they join one of the U.S. military branches, then I think that right there proves that you're loyal to this country. So it should be an easier pathway to citizenship through that. Um, but um, I there's got to be like steps and ways that people can be able to obtain their citizenship um, here. Well, if they're already here, but the way that the politics are right now, they just don't think people belong here. But yeah,
All right, well, last one. What's your honest opinion about the entirety of immigration?
honest, I do think that we do have a problem.
Mhm.
I do think that the way that the current administration is handling it is creating bigger immigration problems. I think that one group wants to be able to, take in immigrants, and then the other group just flat out doesn't want them. But it's never going to go away. They need to just come together and come to some compromises.
Yeah.
So that's just me. It's never going to go away unless you're going to literally build walls around the country altogether, and then have one entry in and out. People are always going to be coming and going. So that's just me. And not everybody's going to win. And the country, either way you look at it, this country is benefiting, and all the documented people and the citizens are benefiting from all the undocumented immigrants anyways, but nobody's ever going to, obviously the ones that are against it aren't going to want to admit to that. So, yeah, we get tax dollars from them. They don't ever get their money back when they work and file taxes. They pay into a social security system that they're never going to be able to benefit from as an undocumented individual. So that money, guess where it's going to go? To those of us that are documented or that are citizens. So, but, they're not going to, Congress isn't going to, or the president isn't going to say, like, oh, yeah, that's okay. Like, I'm all right because, I'm going to get that money for me, even though you busted your ass off for it.
Yeah.
So, that's just me.
All right. Well, thank you.
Why do you think people come here illegally?
¿Por qué viene ilegal? Porque ellos no se vienen ilegal, en sus países no tienen nada, no tienen ningún futuro, trabajan al día tal vez por $1 o $2 al día y van a pedir visa, se las niegan, no importa qué requisitos les pidan, los llevan, no se las dan, entonces tienen que buscar un medio para venirse, para venir a buscar un sueño americano.
If the immigrants that are here now illegally, should United States allow them to become a citizen?
Yo pienso que sí, sería lo mejor. Porque teniendo papeles ellos podrían trabajar y no andarse escondiendo de migración.
What's your honest opinion about the entirety of immigration?
La opinión que tengo, que yo pienso de migración es de que, ¿verdad? Yo siento que es algo malo que están haciendo, especialmente cuando están separando a los padres de sus hijos, cual no debería de ser así. Yo pienso que si los van a dejar en Estados Unidos, unir a sus padres con sus hijos.
Are illegal immigrants taking American jobs?
Illegal immigrants are not taking American jobs. They are contributing to jobs that the American refuses to do. Low labor, low paying jobs.
Third question. Do illegal immigrants commit disappropriate amount of crime apart from the act of living in the U.S. illegally?
Illegal immigrants do not contribute to many crimes in the United States. If you would look at the statistics on crime and who is in jail, who are committing the crime, they're not illegal. They are born Americans who grew up here. They are the one that is committing the crime.